Alright guys, welcome back to Fog Wrestling and your ECW 2007 5th of June review. Bobby Lashley, the newly crowned ECW champion. He just won the belt there at the last pay-per-view, and this seems to have sent McMahon over the edge. We kick off the show. McMahon,
Owen Hart,
it's just like, yeah, no, he hasn't fallen to his death, but you feel like that could be close. Maybe next week on Raw, but then there could be maybe another death that tops McMahon's death and overshadows it. But who knows? We're here,
cool.
And then ECW's going to die if it's not already dead. So who knows? But we kick off the show with McMahon just rocking back and forward at the top of the stage on like a deck chair. Looks like a kind of, you know, if you go to like an old folks home and you see like an old guy just completely fucking out of it, rocking back and forward. That's what McMahon looked like here. Kind of sad. And it appears he's booked a match tonight, 3-on-1. Bobby Lashley going against the ECW Originals. No title on the line, of course, but it is an Extreme Rules match. It's Lashley taking on Dreamer, Sandman, and Balls Mahoney, who we haven't seen in a while. And I actually thought this was a pretty good opening. I liked this match.
Yep, kind of jobbing at the Originals, but I mean, yeah. you'll take it. I mean, there was a botchy table spot as well with one leg.
Yeah, one leg. There was Balls Mahoney going for his like senton off the top and lands on the chair, hurts his ass. He almost took Tommy Dreamer's head off with a chair shot. I mean, it was Sandman trying to do a drop kick through the middle rope, and Lashley sold it, even though Sandman was never within 2 feet of him.
Yep, he wasn't within 2 feet of him, big man.
Well, thoughts on the drop kick?
I thought it was fucking brilliant for Sandman.
Aye, well,
it's always, I mean, he may be pish, but you get a laugh. He entertains me, right? And to see if you're going to be bad, may as well be this bad.
Has Sandman ever done a swanton bomb off the top of the ladder?
Yeah, he done one at Guilty as Charged.
Holy fuck, I need to go and watch this.
I'm pretty sure he did.
And he's still alive? What the fuck?
I know, but it was always like B&Q ladders they use in ECW that weren't fucking
true. They're probably 2 feet tall, the ladder.
Yep.
Anyway, Balls Mahoney inadvertently hits Tommy Dreamer with the chair, almost killing him. Then he does the senton bomb, as I mentioned, through the senton splash. His ass goes through the chair, almost killing him. Lashley picks up Sandman and like does a running power slam or something like that, running spear through a table in the corner. That takes Sandman out of the game, and then Lashley straight back up, hits one of the weakest looking spears you'll ever see on Balls Mahoney. But it was lucky to even connect, to be honest. But it's enough to get the win. Bobby Lashley defeats the Originals. Sabu is no longer here, by the way. He's released. RVD won't be back. ECW is pretty much on his last legs here.
Sandman's going to be on Raw.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck happened to this show? And that is it. Bobby Lashley goes up, poses in front of McMahon. He is the new ECW champion. McMahon's still rocking back and forth. We cut to a wee commercial. We come back, and McMahon's no there. It's just disappeared. So looks like that's McMahon. He didn't want to sit through the rest of this show. I mean, he might be ill, but as soon as they seen Bobby Lashley was away and they knew the next match was Kevin Thorne versus Steve Richards, he quickly snapped back into health, and he went. He went to the back and jumped back. He jumped in his limousine that hasn't been rigged to blow yet. So that's how we kick off ECW this week. I like the start of it. We then moved on to Kevin Thorne and Stevie Richards. They're trying to rebuild Kevin Thorne ever since he left the New Breed. But to me, the damage is done. I mean, come on. It's not like it's been repackaged.
It's almost like, what was the fucking point of this guy joining the New Breed?
It's like, they're basically a year... They're almost like a year behind this guy.
Yep.
He first came in, spent... And he just doesn't seem as over with Ariel there. Just they seem better as a package.
Yeah. Exactly. It just feels like they've wasted months.
It's like, fuck. It's like, oh, we brought this guy up. We had him lose. Ah, shit, we need to try and book him strong again. I mean, he beat Steve. His finish was pretty good. What's it called? The Death Angel or something?
The Death Angel. Not Death Crucifix. That's a Death Angel. He does the Crucifix as well.
He does the Crucifix Powerbomb. He does like, I think it's called the Kiss of the Angel of Death.
Kiss of Death?
Maybe the Angel. Fuck, what? Who knows, right?
Angel of Death's a biker gang.
But we'll call it the Angel of Death, right?
GTO.
He done it on Stevie Richards' surgically repaired neck, and I thought it snapped.
I'll show you. I'll snap.
I mean, Stevie Richards, what a guy. I mean, he's been given some shitey fucking runs in his career.
His cats get one eye.
He makes it work, though.
Stevie Richards, what a guy. His cat has only got one eye.
Oh my god, right.
Stevie Richards, White Sox.
Stevie Richards' cat has one eye, and Extreme Expose only have fucking one dance routine. It's the same old shit. We get basically just another. Like, what are they going for here? I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's sometimes they're not there every week, but when they are there, it's just basically a song comes on and the three of them will dance. This time they finished on the announce table.
Could it not just
Taz
be
and Joey Styles seemed a bit excited, but
Marcus Corvon's theme every week? I'd take it.
You're going down, down, down. But like, I just don't really get where this Extreme Expose is going. Like, it's like the Nitro Girls.
TV, apparently.
It's like the Nitro Girls, but only it's not to start the show. They just fire it in,
or mid-show. Or
I reckon they book the show and then they're like, "Oh, we're running 5 minutes. We're running 5 minutes behind here."
Get your asses out there.
Stick Extreme Expose in there. You know what I mean? Because like, it doesn't make any sense.
And this is also the last week Taz wears sunglasses, guys.
Why does he take them off?
Because McMahon dies.
Oh fuck it! What, does he stick them back on when he?
I don't know.
When McMahon revives?
I'm Benoit dies.
Then we had Elijah Burke and Cormon taking on the Major Brothers. There's not a lot major about them. They've already had a couple of defeats and they lose again here in this tag team match. It was, I guess, a fun tag team match, whatever.
It was. It did. It did what it said on it.
The new breed going over. I mean, that is what it is. Then in the main event, CM Punk taking on Matt Striker. Matt Striker's chance for redemption. He loses this match, as you expect, and I don't know, I might be Matt Striker out of the new breed. I think this new breed story, like, it wasn't that good. I mean, Punk was in it for like 1 week, then he left it again, and I don't really know. I like the new breed's original. I like their match at Extreme Rules at WrestleMania, and then the Extreme Rules match on the previous show, but it felt like the whole ECW Originals versus the new breed thing just dragged on forever. We want to secure CM Punk's services, and for what? Now the ECW Originals are gone, and the new breed split up. So I mean, what was the fucking point?
And it just feels like a show was done back to front. Like, why was that the main event?
Yeah, I know. Probably because McMahon didn't want to sit through an hour of this shit.
Yeah, I know.
I would say that's the legit reason.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
I like the start of the show, but then I don't know. It started strong, but then it kind of just quickly, you know.
It was mediocre. It was just shit.
Yeah, there was nothing spectacular, guys.
Substance to it. It's just.
I believe it's the last week before the draft, so who knows if we'll see any of these guys on ECW again. As for the rating, what are you giving it?
I like the start. I like Marcus Corvon's fame.
I'm giving it a 4. I mean, there was nothing horribly bad, but I feel like we've seen CM Punk versus Matt Striker about 10 times.
And how many squash matches of Kevin Thorne do you need to see?
Yeah, I mean, like...
And the Major Brothers again.
And Expose. I mean, it's just...
3.
I feel like...
I can't give this a 4 when I just gave a Raw we watched a 4.
I feel like ECW is literally one of these shows that you could miss a week of it and... I mean, you wouldn't be missing fucking much, let's put it that way.
Yeah, like, why do you need to watch this show?
Apart from, once you've watched the start and you see McMahon who's completely fucking lost the plot, right? And then you see, like, the opening match was good, I enjoyed it. But after that, I mean, there's pretty much nothing here. It's another Kevin Thorne squash match. It's another Expose dance-off. It's Elijah Burke again beating the Major Bros with Marcus Corvon, and it's CM Punk once again beating Matt Striker. Matt Striker once again not being able to get the job done for the new breed. It's stuff we've seen before, guys. And for me, it was alright. It started well, but then the rest of it. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't good. So I'll give it a 4. You give it a 3.
It was just nothing.
It's a 3.5.
Which is pretty bad, but.
We'll see if the brand split shake things up. Obviously, McMahon's no longer the champ.
Inject a little murder.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley, guys. Spoiler alert. Last appearance on ECW. So we'll see what happens going forward, guys. But that's it. Till next time.
Peace.